got our fire started, got our weenies a roasting, and I'm just starting to relax. Say hi, Adeline.
Say hi.
Hi. So we're about to say a prayer and head to sleep. And we'll probably go on a hike tomorrow.
Say bye.
Say bye-bye. See ya.
Okay, so we're leaving. We went and sat in the car for a little bit, tried to get her to calm down. She did. So we went back into the tent, tried to go to sleep. And we were just like sitting, talking, and we hear this loud, like, deep grunt.
So it's 12 o'clock in the morning.
12:30.
12:30. And Adeline, she's having like an ear infection or something like that, where her ear's hurting, her nose is kind of runny, and she can't sleep. She's been crying. Luckily, we're not really around anybody. But so we're just having a midnight party, eating crackers, just hanging out.
Gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Seems like she's feeling a lot better right now, but she was asking for some food, so we decided to give her some. Like that. Adventures of being a parent.
Okay, so we're leaving. It's now like what, 1 in the morning? So we were up trying to help Addie to go back to sleep. So we went and sat in the car for a little bit, tried to get her to calm down. She did. So we went back into the tent, tried to go to sleep. And we were just like sitting, talking, and we hear this loud, like, deep grunt.
And at first we thought it was like a cow.
Yeah,
It sounded
because it
cow-like.
sounded like, yeah, it kind of sounded like a cow, but it was so deep, and we're like, what? So we get quiet, we turn off the lights. Adeline, thankfully, was so quiet and laid there, and then it just like kept grunting and was like, ugh, and like breathing really heavy.
When you see in the movies where the bear, like if it's a bear, it's like,
Yeah, it was exactly
freaking
like
scary.
that. It was getting closer to our tent and like walking literally right by us. So we're all just laying there. Can you see the road okay?
Yeah.
So we're all just laying there, so quiet, listening to this creature walk by. And the thing that's getting me is usually a cow, you can hear its hoof beats, whatever, as they walk across like gravel and stuff. But we didn't hear any walking. It was just this animal breathing and grunting.
Like we literally, all we heard was the grunting, and it moved closer to the tent.
Yep.
And then it moved past us.
Yep. And then we like heard it farther down the road grunt again, and then that was it.
But
So
it like hung around our tent for a while.
yeah.
As you can see, Adeline's not asleep yet.
Yeah, no.
So she laid there and she was actually
She
quiet.
did so good, thankfully. And so we prayed about it, and we don't feel like we're super in danger, but we just feel more comfortable going home. And then we'll go back tomorrow and get our tent and everything. And
The thing is, it's 45 minutes from our house.
yeah. So it's really not a terrible drive. But yep, we're going bye-bye. Yep, we're going bye-bye.
I'm just glad, because to help calm Adeline down, one of the things that we did was take her to the car to sit in her car seat, because she has a lot of phlegm and congestion. So sitting up helped her.
Yeah.
I'm just glad we weren't in between
While
the animal came by. Like if we were outside trying to get in or out of the tent, or into the car or out of the car, just walking in our campsite.
Yeah.
So
Very scary.
I have no freaking idea what that was. Like at first, I was like, I need to go check, because I thought it was a cow. I was like, you want me to go look?
But I did not want him getting up, wrestling anything if it was a bear. And obviously
Wrestling,
whatever...
not wrestling.
Yeah, wrestling. Whatever it was
Making noise.
upset. It was an upset animal because it just had a slow, deep grunting.
The weird thing is the first two noises. It sounded almost like a cow.
Yeah.
But it didn't distinctly sound like a cow.
Right.
And so
If it was a cow, it was in distress because it was not happy.
So that was the freakiest thing of it that's ever happened to me during camping.
I'm still shaky right now.
Like, it is worth it to me to drive home 45 minutes at 1:30 in the morning or whatever time it is, and come back and go. I don't even know if I want to go hiking tomorrow.
Yeah.
But it's worth it for me to go home and come back and pick up the tent later in the daylight, because that freaked me out. After that freaking noise and that grunting, there's no way. Like, I was like, we'll probably be okay if we're quiet and we're sleeping.
But
we're in our tent.
I don't think we can go back to sleep like that.
Yeah, there's no way. No way.
And this way Addie can sleep sitting up on the way home, huh?
Hey, so we made it home safely. Adeline's up in bed, and she's asleep already, so
She's probably exhausted.
it's probably a good thing, because it didn't seem like she was going to be going to sleep in the tent.
Yeah.
She didn't really seem to like it very much, honestly. That was the craziest thing that's ever happened to me camping.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, we are in Utah, so if you've heard of skinwalkers.
Oh my gosh. Good morning. Well, we are headed out now back to the camping spot to retrieve all of our stuff and hopefully find some kind of hoof prints or paw prints or whatever so we can know what it was.
So there's some bulls. They might be what we heard, or one of them might be what we heard.
Ooh, they're
They don't look very
angry.
happy at all.
They look angry. Ooh boy. Those are big animals. That could definitely be what we heard.
Holy huge.
Whoa, do you see those bulls? Those are
Huge.
big animals.
Hey, so we're back up at the campsite and just looking for clues. Whoa, almost tripped. Looking for clues of prints of some kind to see what the heck that was last night. So, just looking. It sounded like, here, I'll give you guys a visual. It sounded like it came from up that way, came up this way, and kind of came up to this spot. Grunting that came up to right here, this area, and then went down this way, and then grunted off going that way. And so we've looked around, we haven't seen anything besides like four-wheeler tracks, because there's a lot of four-wheelers out here. We've also, a lot of trucks probably go through this area too, and we haven't seen anything. If we find something, I'll make sure to show it. Alright, it is time to take down our tent. And literally this tent goes up in like, how long do you think?
Like a minute.
20 seconds?
Yeah.
Wait, maybe a minute, not 20 seconds. And it comes down even faster. She's very happy. Decided to go down to the water over this way.
There we go. Come here. Let's go to the water.
Looks like an animal sleeps in here. You can see the grass is all pushed down. I'd say this is where cows sleep sometimes. It's a nice little secluded area. Man, you just plop yourself down and play in the water, huh?
Ooh, that's cold.
Or in the mountains.
Ah, that's really cold. I wasn't expecting it to be that cold.
So we've never actually went down to the town and checked out the cool like historical sites, and so we're actually going to do that. But we're all cleaned up. Fire is out. Tent is gone. Hopefully it looks better than when we found it. Though I did add a nice poker stick for anyone else that comes camping here. And so, yeah, we're gonna go head down and look at the historical stuff. And we're excited to show you, and we're excited to see for ourselves.
Woohoo!